So some of you have been asking for a closer look at my World War II map. So let me go through that right now. All right, so starting off, you have the leaders of the major countries involved with Roosevelt, Churchill, and Stalin, and Hitler, Mussolini, and Hirohito. And on the sides, you just have a little rundown of what brought the Allies and the Axis together as partners. On the top left, you have the significance of the Eastern Front. I wanted to include this because this is really where you see a lot of the most brutal campaigns in the entire conflict. Right below it, you have the Nazi regime and where it was when it started, where it was at its height, and where it was right before it ended. Same thing on the right for Japan. You have where it was in 1937, at its height in 1942, and where it was right before America dropped 2 nuclear bombs on Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Up top, you have a little rundown of the rise and fall of Japan's empire. At the bottom right here, you have the limits of modern warfare, and it really just explains how each of the regimes would use modern technology to inflict mass casualties. Right next to it, you have the East African campaigns, not a large theater, but still important in its own right. In the middle bottom, you have the casualties of warfare, and as you can see, tens of millions of people lost their lives, not just the military, but civilians as well. Right next to it, you have the Middle Eastern campaigns, and as you can see, quite a few battles in this area. And on the bottom left, you have the Battle of the Oceans. This was important not just in Europe, but in Asia as well. And then, of course, you have the main theaters of warfare. So starting with the European theater, really no area left untouched except for the neutral countries. This was just a massive war, massive scale, unlike anything ever seen before. And over here, the Asian theater. Now, this was not just fought between Japan and the US. A lot of the most brutal campaigns actually happened in China. There were multiple massacres in this theater, and the Japanese also had camps of their own where they experimented on Chinese people. This fact often gets overshadowed by the larger human rights abuses that were seen in Europe. But yeah, so that is my World War II map. I really hope you guys enjoy it.